Almost a lot of criticism of Russia here, and yet they still seem to be talking, don't they?
Well, they're still talking. The thing is that we're not exactly sure exactly what they're talking about. Everybody's been very quiet, both sides. All that we've heard really is from Moscow, from Sergei Lavrov, the foreign minister, who says that Russia supports what he says was a plan put forward by the US at the end of last week, which would allow rebels in East Aleppo to leave that rapidly declining space as they come, as they're targeted by increasingly by the Syrian army, that they be allowed out into neighbouring areas, and that those that are left would be dealt with as terrorists. So that's what we're hearing on that score. A Russian senator has said that regardless of whether any agreement is made here in Germany or later, that Aleppo will, regardless, be taken. But let's face it, Russia does hold the cards here. It holds the cards of force. It has people on the ground. It has the Navy. It has its Air Force. And basically, it has time on its hands as well, because whilst the Obama administration is on the way out, Russia feels that the diplomatic times ahead are going to improve with Donald Trump in the presidency.
And Thomas, what about the Russian forces in Syria themselves? Because they've had a few setbacks recently, haven't they?
Well, they have. I mean, the first thing to talk about is that is the human cost. The Ministry of Defense recognised that yesterday, the 24 Russian servicemen have been killed serving in Aleppo. A military advisor yesterday, 2 medics earlier in the week. So that's a high cost, and it's thought, a number of reports have said that those official figures could actually be much lower than perhaps hundreds who may have been killed during this incursion. The armed forces as well. I mean, what we've seen from the Russian side is a projection of strength, but also this deployment in Syria has showed some of its weaknesses as well. For example, that diesel-guzzling aircraft carrier, the Admiral Kuznetsov, off Syria, from which planes have been flying bombing raids into Aleppo and other places. I mean, 2 of these planes have plopped off the edge of the carrier into the Mediterranean Sea over the last 2 months. So whilst from the Russian perspective, this has been a real show of force and continues to be a real show of force in Syria, we've also seen very much highlighted some of the weaknesses of the Russian armed forces too.